Hi everyone, this is Irene. Seriously Scrapping's my channel, and welcome to the second part of my first tag challenge giveaway. The second part of this challenge is my first altered box or birdcage challenge part 2. So you can choose to make either an altered box or an altered birdcage. We'll start off with the altered box. The size is 10 centimeters by 5 centimeters, the minimum. Converted to inches, I'm guessing it's about 4 inches by 2.5 inches approximately. I'm not sure, you might want to check the conversion. So there's no restriction on the cutoff point in terms of how big, as long as it's not massively huge. The colours: ivory, cream, white, peach, baby pink, lilac, soft pale green, gold, maroon, black, yellow. Now, the themes is Moulin Rouge, shabby chic, or vintage or Victoria. So if you choose to do Moulin Rouge, then with the Moulin Rouge, then the colours that you'd be using would be the gold, the maroon, the black, the yellow. And if you choose to do the shabby chic or the Victoria vintage, then the colours you'll be using are the ivory, cream, white, peach, baby pink, lilac, soft pale green. I realise there's quite a few colours there, so I'll leave the peach, green, soft pale, lilac as optional, so you can just focus on the main ones, the ivory, cream, white and baby pink. And yeah, that, and if you want to add like a soft pale green or a lilac or a peach, you can. So that's the theme. And yeah, Moulin theme: black, maroon, yellow or gold. The shabby theme: white, ivory, baby pink, lilac, soft pale green, optional. And the peach as well, didn't put that in. The vintage and Victorian is either of the mentioned colours. So and that would be including the gold, the maroon, black and yellow, because I think with the vintage and old Victorian, the black, gold and maroon would look quite nice. So yeah, I'll zoom that out, but you won't really be able to read that, so I can't really, but okay. So basically the altered box, there's the main thing you need to remember is the minimum size, which is 10 by 5 centimeters, and depending on the theme you want to do, your Moulin Rouge are your gold, maroons, your black and your yellows. See, the orange and the orange. And if you want to do your vintage, Victoria or shabby chic, you can use the corresponding, the pinks. So your soft pale green, your lilac, your pink, baby, ivory, cream, white, peach. And I'm definitely not going to be fast if you don't use all of them, because there's quite a few there. But with the vintage, I'd really like if you could use the maroon, black, yellow or gold. Yeah. And in terms of the shabby thing, the white ivory baby pink, and yeah, your lilac or soft green optional, and again your Victorian vintage can be either of all of the colours highlighted there, which are the orange and the pink highlights, all of those. Okay, so that's for the altered birdcage. And materials for the altered box, not birdcage. The materials, I'd love to see some lace, some satin trim, some mulberry flowers, and if you're doing the vintage Victorian, I'd love to see a cameo of either a lady or the flowers. And also, with the altered box, I would love to see some patterned paper incorporated into whatever theme you're doing. It doesn't have to be all over the box, it can be on just parts of it. Yeah. Next one. So you can either do, if you don't want to do the altered box, you can do the altered birdcage, and the requirements is size at least 10 centimeters in height, which is about 4 inches. Don't quote me on that, you might want to find the conversion rate out. Your colors are ivory, cream, white, peach, pale green, lilac, baby pink. If the colors are too much, you can just stick to the popular ones for, it's a shabby chic theme, the birdcage, so I'm guessing ivory, cream, white and baby pink. So the pale green, lilac and peach, you can add one of those or either if you don't want to. So yeah, the birdcage is just the shabby chic thing. And the materials I'd love to see you use would be the lace, the pearls, definitely a feather, mulberry flowers or fabric flowers, or both. So either mulberry or fabric or both. And we will run to the next page. The prizes are exactly as it was in the previous video. So 3 winners, 50, 40, 30. The first winner drawn gets a 50, second 40, second $30, Aussie dollars. So, okay, this is a combined challenge to the first part. So it's not, these cash prizes aren't given out to the first part and then to this part. This is a combined challenge. So there's only one set of prizes, not two. International is open, but be aware of postage. So in that case, you can, you don't have to do this. Even with Australian ladies, you don't have to do this. You can just do the tag, but you just don't get as many entries. So with overseas viewers, I definitely understand you only wanting to do the tag. But you are more than welcome to do this if you're willing to pay the postage, and also the item has to be sent to me and be allowed for me to keep it. So keep that in mind as well. That's with both the first part and second part. I suppose that's why I put my prizes up so high, because I realise a lot of work is involved and I wanted to give you like a decent prize. cash-wise. VR of your challenge gets you 2 entries for this second part challenge. So no VR gets you 1 entry, as is in the first part, same rules with the tag challenge. Okay. I will make another video at some stage and kind of go over it a bit more, as it's very long. Sorry. Okay, so with both part 1 and part 2, if you enter both and do a VR, you get 4 entries. So that's the maximum you can get for doing both parts and the VRs. If you enter one part only of either part 1 or 2 with a VR, you get 2 entries. So you can do one challenge, you can do the tag and put your VR and you'll get 2 entries, or you can just do the tag without a VR and you'll get the 1 entry, which is this one over here. If no VR are done, 1 entry is withheld from the 2 entries, so it's 1 entry. So if you do both challenges with no VR, it's 2 entries. Basic maths, although it's mumbled and jumbled. Yeah, I hope you understand. I hope that makes sense. I've even written that. So the deadline is October the 20th, and yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not going to allow it to be further than that, because I wouldn't have the patience. I'd be too excited, so I might, you know. Alright, so I'll leave that as it is, and if you have any questions, please get back to me. Thank you very much, and sorry about the cats. Okay, bye. Thank you.